The success of any cryptocurrency project is determined by the founders or the founder. And we can't always know their intent or if they have the community which they work for at heart. But there is something we can generally do to find out how well or how genuine these founders are. In this video, we want to check out one founder of a cryptocurrency, supposedly cryptocurrency, PLCU, which we've talked about before. We want to check out Alex Reinhardt, who is the CEO of this company, just so you can determine at the end of this video, or if you can decide at the end of this video, if this project is really genuine. Keep watching. The first thing we want to begin with is the biography, and this is supposedly on his website. So let's take a look. According to the top American business publication Entrepreneur, Alex Reinhardt is one of the 10 most influential people in the crypto industry in the world. He is a successful businessman, venture capitalist, economist, expert in the field of crypto technology, startup development, as well as a business coach. That's pretty interesting, right? He's pretty much everything. Should be amazing. Well, that's a start, and this is on his own website, alexreinhardt.com. Well, you can decide. And we want to move on to the next part, where we look into his projects, what he's been involved with so far. Let's start with a coin that was named Swisscoin. Even though he wasn't the founder, according to reports, he was very influential. He was very instrumental or influential in this coin. And he was one of the great investors that encouraged and promoted this coin. And clearly, the coin failed. It didn't work out, and people lost money. That was Swisscoin. After that, there was a new coin which he launched. That is Platin coin. Platin coin Ponzi rebooted as Platin World with PLCU Ultima. So Platin coin was the first. I think that was his first ever project in the cryptocurrency world. And this project kind of was abandoned because when we take a look at coin market cap, we notice that the project is practically dead. Now trading at $0.04 per coin. And when we look at the comments on this site, many people seem disappointed that the project was abandoned. Look at some comments like huge amount took out from India. India government should bring him India for such a big scam. PLCU also saying Alex is a great cheater in crypto market. Well, there's so many comments, like disappointing comments of people who definitely invested in the first Platin coin and lost their money. They're now calling on him to come back and save this project, which he's abandoned, and then moved over to a new project, which we've talked about, PLCU Ultima. So that was his track record. Swisscoin, Platin coin. These two, he had involvement, and both ended up as scams so far. Now let's go over to the next thing that we should look at when it comes to assessing how genuine founders are. We're going to look at location, where they're located. It can help us determine if it's a genuine project. Apparently, the founders are located in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, Dubai. And from reports, Dubai is a scam capital of the world, MLM, scam capital of the world. Although it's always had a reputation for harboring scammers, over the past year and a half, Dubai cemented itself as the MLM scam capital of the world. So this is where the project founders are located, even though they hail from, he hails from Germany. He's located in Dubai, which is very convenient for this kind of activity because the laws are pretty relaxed. And the next thing we want to talk about is the target community. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, usually community is very important because without a community that is dedicated and committed, the project is dead. But the community too should be smart enough to determine if a project is wrong or not. When it comes to this project, we can notice that the target is on Africans and Indians and Russians and Germans. And when you look at these people, you notice that they know very little about cryptocurrencies. Like, in order to actually determine if the project is genuine or not, these people just want to invest in something and earn at the end of the month, which of course happens. But the fundamentals is very important, because if it's not a good project, eventually it fails. And this seems like one of those. And so their conferences to encourage more Africans and Indians. Like recently, they had conferences in Dubai for Africans and Indians just to get more people involved. So if you are an African, trying to get into cryptocurrency, this may be something you want to look up or do your research and know exactly what you're getting into. This is not financial advice, remember that, but of course this may help you make the right decision. And also, let's look at exchanges. The exchanges where this project was launched. As far as we can see, or according to CoinMarketCap, the project is listed on LBank, BBOX, Coinsbit, and DigiFinex, 4 exchanges so far. And these exchanges are not very popular, or not the top exchanges. They're not even close to the top exchanges. And if the project is as amazing as they seem, or they make it seem, it should be listed on exchanges like Binance and Coinbase or FTX, KuCoin. I mean, there's so many amazing and great exchanges out there where good projects are listed, but this is listed on like exchanges that are not very top, and also trust is not guaranteed. And there's also reports about, especially on BBOX, there's also reports about some sort of wash trading going on there, where they're buying the coins and selling it, like the same company or founders or company members buying and selling the coins at the same time, just to boost the liquidity, or to boost the trading volume, make it seem like the coin is doing really well, which is why we noticed recently the coin pumped a lot to $800 something, and that was kind of shady. It's not something that I would say was a genuine pump. So eventually we're going to find out if this is real or not. But it's always good to keep researching and looking at the loopholes, because you don't want to lose your money on something that was very clear from the beginning. So far, this is what we got on the founder and the activities and the kind of things they've been doing that would make us decide if this is the right project to invest in or not. And so far, that's it. If there's any more information, we'll let you know in our subsequent slices. If you are new and you want to keep knowing more, subscribe to stay updated, and see you again on our next slides. Bye-bye.